Alright guys, this time we're back and we've got 2 wars. I'm going to do 2 in 1. I've been busy. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it, but, well, I died and it was really, really bad in this current War 5. And I hate people who don't show their deaths. You know, they pretend like, oh, it just magically doesn't happen kind of deal. So I was like, well, alright, since I'm going to show it, let me just do War 4 too. It was only 4 fights, so we're just going to put them in 1. And have a hell of a time making fun of how bad I play. You'll want to stay for war number 2. I mean, it's scrub play. I mean, straight dog water. But let's get into this first war. It is against PBT. I'm bringing in Hulkling, CGR, and Silk. Silk only has 1 fight, and it's this long shot. It has vigorous assault and masochism. So he's basically going to be unblockable the whole fight. But that's okay because Silk doesn't gain any buffs on her own. The node don't give her any. So there's nothing for him to nullify. All we got to do is not get hit by specials or take combos. You know what? All we got to do is just not suck. That's it. We just got to not suck. Now, you'll see me boosting up. I'm taking all these fights in one go. I think I do go a power start 1 here. I need to really quit using all these gray boosts as much as I do. I really went through them. It's just remarkable how fast they go. And the power start 1 is not needed. It's not necessary. It's just to make me feel better. That way when I get that first combo, I can chain it into an L1 and it pushes him closer to bar power. It's just how my rhythm and how I like to play just makes it easier. So here we go. He's being passive and I struggled, there we go. Finally, I was hoping he would bait, he would do more heavies so it'd give me more openings, but he really didn't play ball this go around and the intercepts just didn't feel right. So I'm like, well, okay. We waited off, and then, of course, I go hit him, and he's right back unblockable. But now we bait another one. I think I go for my L2 here. I think that's what I'm building up on. And then, well, sometimes we just don't get out of the way. Very well. Yeah, there we go. We chained it into L2. I was hoping for bigger damage, but, I mean, it still does a good bit of damage. 1 more L1 should finish him off. Unless he goes passive and the regen starts adding up kind of like it's doing at the moment. I'm pretty sure he gained like 10% extra health right there. But, there's not much to this fight. You just, go slow, go steady, and he'll drop. There we go. Now he's playing ball. That's what I'm talking about. Thought I was going to use that striker. And I so thought that was going to kill him. No. 2%. I'm like, come on, kabam. What are you doing to me here? See, and now he's done regen back up to 12%. And I'm like, okay. Let's just I knew there was a striker somewhere. I just don't remember. It's been a few days. You got to bear with me. Bear with me. But now that was our only fight. Now we get into CGR and Hulkling fights. They go a lot quicker. A lot. But now, this first one is a super scroll. Now, with this super scroll, I have to parry 5 times before I ever hit him. Because on this node, you get an armor, you glancing, bunch of BS. But if we parry 5 times, which every time we parry gives him an armor. I mean, not an armor. When you parry, it gives him a fury. We get him up to 5 furies. Then he can't get any armors, and we're not going to glance. And that's the plan. That's the strategy. Now, I also had a backup plan where if I missed some parries and got cornered, I was going to eat a heavy. And that's because when he hits you as well, he gets furies. And that's all I need him to get. See, we're already up to 3. There's 4. Now we go to town on him. Get to get the power gain. There's the L2. Didn't even go for the vigilance because this is a rank 5 CGR. You know. And yeah, the L3's dead. He's gonna die. He's just gonna die. Yep, that's that fight. See, I don't even have to ramble on these fights. But now we go to a Nimrod, which is the same thing. Get an armor, they glance, yada yada yada. So I'm using Hoagland, and I knew I was gonna glance. So I just left Suicides on. I just left them on, you know, because I wanted all the damage. I mean, it's a Nimrod. I'm not going to die to no Nimrod. If I do, I would probably ask to be kicked, honestly. I think I would. Especially with Hoagland. A rank 5 Hoagland at that. Sig 200. I mean, I'm a scrub, but I'm not that big of a scrub. So, now, of course, this is his only fight, so I don't care about health. That's why I left recoils on. Because I don't care how much damage I lose. I don't. But you'll see me be an idiot in this. See, watch. Hold on. I'll go to hit his block and forget about all the glancing. And I wonder why I don't get my pierces up. See? Yeah, there it is. See, I get one, but see, that's it. Glance, glance, glance. I'm like, what? Okay. So I'm like, screw this. We're just going to do it the old-fashioned way. And you'll see for the most part, that's what I do. I do try it 1 or 2 more times, though. I do. I'm not going to tell you I don't. Because, well, I'm stubborn, okay? I don't learn very quick. See, I do it again. I'm like, okay. So then I throw the L2, which I should have done to begin with. But, you know, sometimes you got to learn the hard way. So, you know, it is what it is. He goes down. There's no risk of dying. You know, one more L2, and that's going to finish the fight. And I had the cosmic power backs on because of CGR. Yeah, not that bad a fight. Now we go to my last fight, and we're back to Adam Warlock. We're back, but this time he's on a bigger node with more health. And you understand why I don't like this guy. You will. See? Okay? We got all of our boost on. Okay, we use the power start 1. Okay, look, we're going and get our power gain here. Parry. Now we get our vigilance up just so I can't miss. Bada bing, bada boom. There's the L2. And I'm like, cool, another L2 and he's done. He creeps up and bam! He hits me with an L1 out of nowhere. I'm like, so now I'm faltered. My vigilance was running out. I wasn't sure if the L2 would, you know, go all the way through. And I'm like, fine. That guy is a pain in the ass. But we ended up losing that war on time, 3-3, which was very unfortunate. PBT, you know, GG's to them. They had an amazing war. You know, we give them that early lead, and they kept it. They did what they had to do. But now we get into war number 2, which is PYCB, and this is where the real shit show begins. Let me tell you, I play like a scrub. Now, which is unfortunate because I finally get to bring Herc in. But I was excited. I always wanted to bring Herc in, you know, ever since I had him at rank 5. Never been able to. Never done it. This is my first time using him in war. But it was not a good debut. No, it wasn't, you know. If you've come to see good gameplay, you might as well go on and end this video now. And don't even watch the rest of it. Because it doesn't get any better for the next 5 fights. All scrub play. Every one of them. But you will like the death at the end in record time. Yeah. So we're going into this Dark Hawk. Okay, it's got ebb and flow knocked down. So that's the, you know, we're going with Hurt. We're going to power start 1. We're going to use the L1s as the knockdown. Okay, that way we have the true sense up when he has his nonsense going. Okay, parry, we get the infuriate up. We're going to, you know, intercept, Then we throw the L1. Look, this is going great at the moment, okay? Okay, I wanted to bait the L1, and then I'm like, fine, whatever. And there we are. First unstoppable. Because of the because I used dexterity. And then when I hit him, the buff expired. Chance for an unstoppable. Went for another intercept. Didn't get it, but whatever. Now I'm trying to get the L1 out of him. You'll see me dex in and only do one hit. And that's why. Make sure it's not unstoppable. Go for the intercept, and he just pounds me. And now I'm like, okay. So now all my cruelties fell off. So he hit another unstoppable. Throw the L1 and he hits another one mid-combo. The audacity of this guy. And I'm like, okay. So now I got to build up to it. And another one, I'm like, man, dude. Bro. So I don't even worry about the knockdown at this point. It's just like, hey, get me out of here. All right, so that was fight number 1. No, don't get any better. As bad as that is, that's about how my war goes in every fight. Yeah. Oh, and that's an expensive war for me. Because that's what happens when you play like a scrub. You pay the toll. The potion toll. And it is hefty. So now we're going on to Weapon X. Same nodes, except he has heavy hitter. When he throws a heavy, he's unstoppable throughout the whole heavy. And that's basically the only change. I do keep my power start 1 on for this. I figured, why not? What's it gonna hurt? So here we go. All right. We're going to parry. We're going to get the infuriate going. We're going to get a few intercepts. Now I'm going to parry. That way, I always like to get that persistent charge. And I accidentally pushed myself to L2, which was not on purpose. Didn't mean to. So now we're waiting this out, and I use the L2 as the knockdown. So give me some space, and now we're just going to try and intercept. Okay, or we're going to bait the L1, and then we're going to intercept with a special. Man, I do not remember this fight at all. Now, right there, I went to Dex, but, man, I don't know if it just didn't trigger or what. So, at this point, I'm just like, look, okay, I do go for the knockdown. And, yeah, we're just going and wrap it up. His healing and all was done gone. We finished it up. Not pretty. No, not pretty at all, but hey, it's a solo. So now we're going on to our last hurt fight, and it's going to be exactly like the first two, which, as you can guess, I'm facing Gallon. Now, as most of you can guess probably what's going to happen in this fight, since I said I suck. It won't be a surprise to you when it happens. I heal him up. I use some of the bigger ones just to keep some of my item usage down, which at the time I didn't realize how smart that was. Didn't realize just how good that was going to be. So, we go into this Gallon, and the idea is just to swap specials. That's it. Let him use one, I use one. Him use one, I use one. You know, we're just going to dance back and forth with specials. That's it. Sounds easy, doesn't it? Sounds so easy. Well, one of them things where it's easier said than done. Because I do not make it look simple. And it is simple. This should be a very simple fight. Like the 3 hurt fights I got assigned outside the little bit of the Dark Hall one are basic hurt fights. They're simple hurt fights. They just are. But so we go into this fight. You know, going and get my intercepts. That one was a little risky. And I'm like, all right, I'm at an L1. Let's bait his. Now, watch this. Oh, in the block. Are you kidding me? So now we're kind of in trouble. Okay. But I wait. I hold block. That way, okay, I can get a special off. Great. Now he can throw his. I actually thought about YOLOing it right here. But he throws it, and looky there, he gets into harvest. Yeah. And then I go on and finish him out. I'm glad I don't have to use him anymore. But as you can see, though, I had on full suicides for Herc. Okay? Poison and bleed. Had them both on to maximize damage. Now, this is a rank 3 OG Iron Man. It's crazy. I never thought I'd use a rank 3. But he's good for the fight. This is his lane. For one fight, I didn't rank for him because it's kitties. He's got a small health pool. I didn't see the need to rank for it because it's such a strong matchup. And I throw on tech power backs. That way because I'm just assuming it's special 2 L1, L1. That was the assumption I was under. So I wanted to get back to the L1 quicker after the L2. Okay? Now, okay. OG Iron Man. Not very suicide friendly. But I'm going to go in with suicides and not realize it. I don't take them off. So now I'm eating bleed and poison damage out the gate. Okay? But this is why he's so good. He can literally block unblockable specials all day, every day from mutants. So, I'm just holding block. I'm like, hey, man, whatever. I got plenty of health. And then I look up about here. And it hits. I'm like, oh, man. So now, at this point, I know I got to be careful. At this point, look. We got to get out of here. We're going to play aggressive. And we're going to try and nuke it before my health drops. And you'll see I kind of switch from the blocked hits. And we get out. He's just too good for that fight. He just is. But now, we're here for the Encore. My last fight. And don't blink when this fight starts or you will miss it. This is probably one of my worst deaths I think I've probably ever had. Definitely one of the quickest. I don't know how you die faster than what I'm about to do. If it's possible, please let me know. Okay. I threw on some skill boosts, and mistake number 1, parry, then I hit into her. There's 4 charges, okay? It has conflictor. Well, I trigger it, then I get my intimidate going to build my charges. And you can see, there's pure light. I'm like, I should wait this out. Nope. I go and hit into her, and bam. This bitch. You know what? I love you, Photon. I do. I love you, but you're a bitch. You're a bitch. Oh. Okay, I haven't really gotten over this fight yet. I'm working on it. Okay, it's a process. Oh, that bitch. But look, when I parried and hit into her, there was 4 charges. Then I went too fast. I've got to slow combo, make sure my tranquilize is up, or she will gain charges. I took a break, talked to Ray. Okay, I come back because now she's going to start with 7 charges. It's another problem. So, I reboost, and we're going to go in it for again. Look, because I've got to take it. Nobody else has a counter. This is my fight. I've got to take it. But at this point, I've got 3 items left. So I had to use team heals because I had Herc as backup. If I die again, I can't heal Mantis. Okay? So we go in. We got a new strategy. Okay? We're going to play slow. Okay? Bait the heavy. Get tranquilized up. And we're just going to end. Oh, wow. I triggered it there. I didn't think I did. So now we're going to bait it. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to end in mediums. That way I'm staying away from conflictor. And I'm trying to hit in her block some because I can still gain charges that way. But we get to the first L2 And look, this is how this fight should have been. And I used that to trigger Pure of Light. We're just going to wait it out. What I should have done the first time, wait it out. But I didn't. So now, look, we're just throwing another L2 because she's about dead. I've got a few charges, and that's enough. This is an easy Mantis fight, but, well, when you play like a scrub, what are you going to do? Oh, woo. And now, you know what? I could have strikered into that bitch, but I didn't. Because the L2, I wanted that overkill for me. That one was for me. Oh, we are winning. It looks like, we've won. We're done. We came back. Just glad we won. See y'all in the next one, gents.